At 18 years old, Veer is stranded on the hostile planet Titan, and to make matters worse, he has a looming deadline to raise a staggering sum of 3 crore rupees. On a planet this dangerous, the unwritten rule of survival is simple. Humans hunt in packs. But Veer is entirely alone, actively shunned by everyone in his camp. His physical track record doesn't inspire much confidence either. A recent encounter with a low-tier, copper-toothed rhino nearly killed him, earning him the mocking nickname Sanki, or eccentric. Without brute strength or a team to watch his back, gathering 3 crore rupees through traditional hunting is mathematically impossible. His total social isolation traces back to a catastrophic misunderstanding with Avni Shergill, the most formidable fighter at the Dev Ashram camp. Avni possesses an ability known as a devil soul, which allows her to physically transform. During one instance, she shapeshifted into a massive white fox, a form Veer immediately mistook for an alien threat. Acting on pure adrenaline, he attempted to ambush the fox from behind. The attack failed miserably, and the resulting humiliation landed Veer permanently on the apex predator's blacklist. With the camp's strongest fighter against him, every other human severed ties with Veer. Stripped of access to hunting parties, he had to engineer a high-risk, solo strategy out of sheer desperation. Despite his lack of allies, Veer holds a secret advantage. He recently acquired 2 pieces of high-tier loot. The first is the golden turtle shell. This impenetrable piece of armor provides top-tier physical defense, and on the open market, its raw value sits between 1 and 2 crore rupees. The second asset is the black crystal. This flowchart shows its mechanics. A simple alien absorbs the dark crystal's energy, expanding into a valuable, complex mutant. By capturing cheap prey and forcing them to evolve, Veer creates a self-sustaining, monster-driven money printer. Combining a 2 crore defensive shell with an item that artificially inflates the value of cheap prey shifts Veer from an outmatched brawler into a strategic manipulator of Titan's biological economy. With his loadout secured, Veer sets his sights on the agile grasshopper. This creature is classified as a primary alien, a designation that normally means a death sentence for any solo hunter. The biology of the grasshopper is designed for immediate, lethal offense. They move with erratic speed, using saw-like legs that can amputate the human limb on contact. This split screen shows Veer's counter strategy. Left, a saw blade cuts fragile bone. Right, the blade shatters against a solid golden barrier. By letting the grasshoppers strike his shell, he stuns them, severs their limbs, and safely processes the living prey through his black crystal. By perfectly matching an impenetrable defense against a specific biological offense, he turns one of Titan's most lethal threats into a harmless, captive cash crop. Harvesting mutant energy pays well, but there is a hidden secondary upside to farming this specific species. Agile grasshoppers occasionally yield a rare piece of loot upon capture, known as a devil soul. If Veer secures this drop, it manifests as a deadly, long-bladed dagger, a weapon that perfectly aligns with his existing martial arts training. Because targeting these creatures is usually a suicidal endeavor for solo fighters, this specific weapon drop commands a market value of over 2 crore rupees. Securing one solves his financial crisis in a single strike. But theories only go so far. Right now, Veer is stepping into the tall, dense grass of the hunting grounds. He moves with agonizing slowness, knowing a single heavy footstep could trigger a lethal ambush. In an unforgiving environment dominated by brute strength and social status, analytical planning and asymmetrical warfare give the ultimate underdog a chance to become the apex predator.